The West Hollywood Russian Style Festival is in full swing, and it's something you do not want to miss. WehoTV News is next. Welcome to WehoTV News. I'm Larry Carroll. The 12th annual Russian Style Festival kicked off recently with a celebration of the 68th anniversary of Victory in Europe Day. City of West Hollywood's Russian Advisory Board and the Russian-speaking veterans of World War II co-sponsored the event to honor veterans who served in that war. Victory in Europe Day marks the formal celebration of the Allies' victory and the end of fighting in Europe during World War II.
So we are celebrating the 68th anniversary. It is hard in many ways to believe it was so long ago. So many people lost their lives so that we can have the freedoms that we have today.
The 12th annual Russian Style Festival is a unique chance to really enjoy the rich cultural ethnic flavor of our Russian-speaking community. Surrounding the festival will be many events celebrating the Russian community, including the 8th annual Russian Community Awards presentation and reception. That's on Wednesday, May 15th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the West Hollywood Library Auto Court. An evening of choral singing featuring the Russian Choir of West Hollywood, the Metropolitan Master Chorale, and the Cole Sephardic Choir on Thursday, May 16th at 7 p.m. in Plummer Park's Fiesta Hall. A concert with Guldana Zolombitova and Chris Dunn featuring piano music from around the world on Friday, May 17th at 7 p.m. in Fiesta Hall. A Favorite Melodies concert featuring popular melodies of the 20th century, along with a Russian silk painting exhibition on Saturday, May 18th at 4 p.m. again in Fiesta Hall, and an exhibition of wooden sculptures by Leonte Yusov on Sunday, May 19th from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. at Great Hall in Plummer Park. For more information on all of these events, you can visit weho.org or call 323-848-6496. The City of West Hollywood will once again celebrate Pride with the One City, One Pride Queer Arts Festival. Throughout late May and into June, this festival will feature theater, film, music, visual arts, a whole lot more. Festival has an interesting theme this year, the sacred and the profane. Now, this explores the dichotomies of the LGBT experience, how the community views itself, in contrast to how it's seen from the outside, kind of a blending of the spiritual and the carnal, of things holy and wicked, and of things granted and taken away. Sounds pretty deep, and it is, but I guarantee that it's going to be one heck of a party. Pride Month celebrates the anniversary of the birth of the modern LGBT rights movement, and there will be plenty to do to celebrate. Explore this year's The Sacred and the Profane with Bruce Valanche, Clint Catalyst, Stephen Rains, and others on Saturday, May 18th at 3 p.m. in the West Hollywood City Council chambers. On May 31st and June 1st, experience a groundbreaking exhibit by Carolyn Shearer, Living in Limbo, Lesbian Families in the Deep South. And the highlight of the Pride, as always, will be Pride Weekend on Friday and Saturday, June 7th and 8th, with a big Pride Parade along Santa Monica Boulevard on Sunday, June 9th. So for more information about all of this, about the One City, One Pride Queer Arts Festival, you can visit weho.org/pride or contact the One City, One Pride coordinator, Michael Che. Michael can be reached, as always, at 323-848-6377. And for more information about the Christopher Street West Pride Festival and Parade, visit lapride.org, or you can call CSW at 323-969-8302. City of West Hollywood has issued a strong warning of meningococcal infection, a bacteria-caused illness that can lead to potentially deadly meningitis.
We're letting people know if you are suffering from the following symptoms: high fever, severe headaches, nausea and vomiting, a stiff neck, that you immediately go see a physician. Meningitis is treatable if it's caught early. We don't want to create panic in the community, but at the same time we want to alert people that this exists and to be on the lookout for these particular symptoms and to see a physician if you exhibit any of these symptoms.
Obviously, if you have any of these symptoms, we would encourage you to see your medical provider immediately and not just attribute these symptoms to a flu or some other illness. The other one thing I wanted to clarify is that meningococcal meningitis is a bacterial disease. You can get viral meningitis, but meningococcal meningitis is a bacterial disease that's spread from one human being to the other after close personal contact. And close personal contact can happen in social settings where people get together, but mostly it's spread to people who are in closest contact with the person who's infected. And our first line of treatment is antibiotics.
The Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Center on our website, which is lagaycenter.org, has a facts and information sheet about meningitis. And again, we are going to be an eager partner in the rapid response to this public health concern.
For more information, you can contact the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention at 800-232-4636 or visit cdc.gov. We're happy to announce that the Sunset Strip Market 2013 season is on, and the market is once again open every Thursday from 6 to 10 p.m. Located in the City of West Hollywood public parking lot at 8755 Sunset, the relaunched market features new and returning California farms and local food artisans, as well as live music and cooking demonstrations. The market will also host a craft beer and wine garden that features selections produced exclusively in California. And if you think this all looks good, wait till you taste it. Fresh from the farm cannot be beat. For more information, visit sunsetstripmarket.com or give them a call at 310-659-7368. The West Hollywood Kids Fair is always one of my favorite events, and we'll tell you all about it when WehoTV returns after this short break. Don't go away.
This is a big problem, single-use plastic bags. To put it simply, they're awful. They litter our streets, beaches, and waterways. But the City of West Hollywood is part of the solution. Stores in West Hollywood will no longer give out single-use plastic bags. So bring your own reusable bag. It's the right thing to do. Our ban is based on bans already in effect around LA County. It takes effect on February 20th for large retail and grocery stores, and August 20th for all retail stores. You can still get paper bags at some stores for 10 cents. If you're an average American, you used about 500 plastic bags last year. From now on, let's just use one. You can find out everything you want to know about using plastic bags in West Hollywood by visiting weho.org/plasticbagban or call City Hall at 323-848-6400.
Welcome back to WehoTV News. I'm Larry Carroll. It's entertaining, it's fun and educational, and who can ask for more? The West Hollywood Kids Fair gets bigger and better every single year, and special feature reporter Daniel Lawson files this report.
Thank you, Larry. The West Hollywood Kids Fair was a big hit. The West Hollywood Kids Fair has been around for 18 years now, and it keeps getting better. It's sponsored by the City of West Hollywood's Social Services Division, working with local schools, nonprofit organizations, parent groups, and others. But why does West Hollywood even have a kids fair?
People don't realize that there's as many kids in West Hollywood as there are. And there's also a lot of kids that come into West Hollywood to participate in programs, even if they live just outside the city. So we wanted to do something for kids and their families, to tell them about what's going on at schools, local organizations, to teach them about public safety, the environment, to celebrate Earth Day. And so it's just a day of fun and education information for all the kids that are in and around West Hollywood, whether they live here, visit here, or go to school here.
There's a lot to see and do, and everyone had a favorite.
I liked it here because it is so shady and fun. I liked seeing the baby crocodile. I liked on the monkey bars. It was fun because I would get new members in the karate class so I could make new friends. My favorite part was making the pencils because you can actually write with them.
Seems like we're a big hit. A lot of the kids like to check out the police car and the T3, which is the three-wheeled kind of motorbike, and of course the motorcycle. It's been nice interacting with all the kids and giving out some stickers and just promoting just good general safety for the kids.
Yes, the stuff from the sheriff's station was popular, and just about everyone loved the fire truck.
Well, there's a lot of gadgets. There's an old computer. I don't know if it works or not. And it's pretty high when you sit on it, and it's hard to get on it. Because we get to see like what materials they use.
They like to get on it and check it out and see all the different tools we have on it. And it's important for them to get to see all that stuff. A lot of kids like it. That's why we're here.
There may be kids fair in other places, but West Hollywood is special.
West Hollywood is great because it's a great place to live. It's a place that believes in a strong environment, and it's a great place for kids.
You know, Larry, the West Hollywood's Kid Fair was such a big hit this year, I wish I was a kid again. Reporting for WehoTV News, I'm Daniel Lawson.
Thanks, Daniel. We'll let you know when the Senior Festival comes up. You did a great job, though, my friend. For more information about West Hollywood Kids Fair, you can visit weho.org or call West Hollywood Social Services Specialist Corey Roskin. Corey can be reached at 323-848-6510. From our kids to our kids at heart, May is Seniors Month in West Hollywood, and we are celebrating our vibrant senior community with a series of special events throughout the month. The 12th Annual Senior Awards Luncheon and Dance kicked off Senior Month, honoring outstanding members of our senior community. Congratulations, and thanks to you, to all of our seniors. Senior Month continues with the City of West Hollywood's 12th Annual Senior Health Fair on Wednesday, May 22nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Community Center at Plummer Park. Featuring many presentations, health screenings, and representatives from more than 40 community organizations, the Senior Health Fair is free, and a complimentary lunch is available if you make reservations in advance. For more information or to reserve a lunch, call the Senior Health Fair hotline at 323-848-6820. And the May Senior Advisory Board meeting is going to be extra special this time with a reception following the live televised meeting. The city's Senior Advisory Board talks about many important issues impacting our senior community, and it's always open to the public. The May Senior Advisory Board meeting and reception is on Wednesday, May 29th, starting at 2 p.m. in the West Hollywood Council Chambers and can be seen live right here on WehoTV. There are many other Senior Month activities going on throughout the month of May, and you can get the full scoop, of course, by visiting weho.org or by contacting the West Hollywood Social Services Division at 323-848-6510 or the West Hollywood Comprehensive Services Center at 323-876-1717. When people ask, "How you doing?" do you think they really want to know? Well, our local and state representatives do, and here's a great opportunity to tell them exactly how you're doing. Congressman Adam Schiff is hosting what he calls Coffee with Your Congressman on Saturday, May 18th. He'll be at the Champagne French Bakery Cafe from 1:30 to 3 p.m. and at Mo Cafe from 3:30 to 5 o'clock. You can call Congressman Schiff's office to find out more about this get-together. That number, 818-450-2900. And you can rub elbows and get to know our new State Assembly member, Richard Bloom, on Thursday, May 30th. This meet and greet is going to be in the West Hollywood Library starting at 6:30 p.m. For more information on that one, you can contact Michael Halebach. He's the deputy to council member Jeffrey Prang. Michael can be reached at 323-848-6460. Owning and taking care of property can sometimes be confusing, so the City of West Hollywood's Rent Stabilization and Housing Division is offering free educational classes to help tenants, landlords, property managers, real estate brokers, and anybody else who's interested for that matter. We recently held a seminar that covered rent stabilization ordinances, calculating rent increases, basic property maintenance, and of course much more. Our next free seminar is for first-time home buyers, and you can learn from experts in the real estate, banking, and insurance industries about how to navigate the process of purchasing your first home. The First-Time Home Buyer Seminar is on Tuesday, May 21st, starting at 7 p.m. in the West Hollywood Community Center at Plummer Park. For more information, you can visit weho.org or contact West Hollywood Administrative Specialist Tom Trevor. Tom can be reached at 323-848-6472. Well, that's it for this edition of WehoTV News. For more information about the stories you've seen here, you can always go to our award-winning website. Let me say that again, award-winning website. That's weho.org. And for the latest about your situation and what's happening on WehoTV, You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Larry Carroll. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to Senior Buzz. I'm Bernice Levin, and we have a wonderful program today. Our first guest is Perry Sloan Goodman. Tell us about the new improved City Line service.
Oh, I'd be happy to, Bernice. I'm so excited about the new City Line service. It was about 2 years in development, and we wanted something that was going to really serve the needs of the community and make it easier to use, easier to understand. So we looked at all the stops and tried to eliminate areas that weren't used, but we still have everyone's favorite stops on there: the markets, the post office, the parks. There's a stop right in front of the new library. And what we did was we eliminated the A line and the B line. So now there's only one route. If you're going west, it's the blue line, and that runs from La Brea to Robertson. If you're going east, it's the orange line, and that runs the other way from Robertson back to La Brea. And the buses now come every half hour, give or take about every half hour, which is a lot more frequent than the previous service. So we encourage everybody to get out and take a ride. The other great thing about it is that it's now free for the whole community. So if you have a bus pass, if you don't have a bus pass, if you're a senior, if you're not a senior, it's available to everybody in our community. And we're hoping that it'll help with parking and traffic and give people a nice opportunity to ride public transportation without the hassles of the Metro bus. So we encourage everybody to give it a try.
City Line sounds great. Now tell us what other transportation services we have.
Well, I wanted to show everyone our brochure. This is a little summary that talks about all of the different transportation services that the city offers to its residents, which includes City Line. And by the way, I did want to show, this is the new City Line map, and you can get these at here at City Hall, at Plummer Park, and it's also available at the Chamber of Commerce and online if you go to the city's website. This is our transportation brochure, and it gives a little bit of information about the various services we have available, which includes the taxi coupon program, and as we were just discussing, that's going to soon be the taxi card program starting in July, and that subsidizes taxi fare for people that want to use taxis. We also have a wonderful dial-a-ride service that will pick you up right in front of your home and take you to doctor's appointments or grocery shopping, and that's free of charge, and it's curb to curb. You have to make an advance reservation. We have a subsidy for people that ride the Metro bus. If you have an orange senior or disabled tap card, the city will help cover the cost of your monthly pass. So those are all the programs that are offered by the city. There's other programs available to people as well, including access services, which is funded by the county, but that's for people that are disabled and have trouble using regular public transportation.
This tap card for the taxi cabs, how does it work?
I'm glad you asked, because it might take a little while for people to get used to it, but I think it's going to be very easy. As you might know, right now people get little tickets in a book. You mail away $8 and you get $24 worth of tickets or coupons, and each one is worth $1. And when you call a taxi and you want to pay the driver, you give the driver the equivalent number of tickets. With the new program, everybody will get a plastic card with their name printed right on there. It's almost like a debit card or a credit card, and that's what you'll use to pay the driver, and it will automatically be deducted from your account. So hopefully it'll be a little more convenient for people. It's also going to bring us in line with what the City of Los Angeles does for City Ride, and I think it'll be less confusing to the drivers, because we get a lot of calls from people who say, the driver didn't want to take my tickets. The driver said he doesn't take tickets. And so hopefully this will eliminate some of that confusion.
And how can we find out how much balance we have left on the card?
After you take a trip, you'll get a receipt from the driver, and there will be a little printout that will show your balance. And there will also be a phone number that people can call to the vendor that handles this program for us. So anytime somebody's not sure, they can call the 800 number and find out what their balance is.
And then what are some of the transportation concerns that we seniors have?
We live in a very congested area, and I think for everybody there's a concern of getting around town quickly and efficiently, but I think particularly for seniors, transportation is really like a lifeline, and when people don't have the ability to get around, it really becomes very isolating. So part of the reason why transportation and public transit is so important is to help people remain engaged in the community, and we need to make sure that they can do that safely. You know, sometimes people who are a little slower or maybe a little more unsteady on their feet might have a little more difficulty using a metro bus, and so we're trying to create alternatives for people so that they can feel more safe. The programs like Dial a Ride that can pick people up right in front of their home for those people who live in the neighborhoods and can't get all the way out to Santa Monica Boulevard or Sunset to be able to get on an orange metro bus. We can have a service that will make it more accessible for those people. Likewise, Dial a Ride and City Line as well to pick people up right in the neighborhoods. So I think probably safety and security are the biggest concerns, convenience, cost.
How do we get more information about the transportation?
If people have internet access, they can go to the city's website, which is www.weho.org, and click on the button that says Public Transit under Services, and all the information is there. They can also get information by coming to City Hall and picking up our brochure. It's also available at the Senior Center and at the Sova Food Pantry and the Chamber of Commerce. We're trying to get the information out in as many ways as we can.
Thank you so much, Perry, for joining us. You gave us a lot of information. Now all we have to do is use it. Our next guest is Lee Walkup. He is the co-chair of our Senior Advisory Board. Welcome, Lee. It's great having you here today. Lee, tell us, how did you get involved with the Senior Advisory Board?
Well, I've been a resident of the city for about 22 years. The first 15 or 16, it was just a place to be, other than I was and still am a performing member of the Gay Men's Chorus of Los Angeles. A particular man moved in. We're now housemates, and he got me started in being involved and interested in the city, political affairs, civic affairs, and I originally applied to be on the Lesbian and Gay Advisory Board, and in fact I was appointed to the Senior Board. It really hadn't occurred to me that this was an opportunity because I hadn't considered that. And I find now that being a member of the Senior Board has opened a whole new vista to me in terms of the fact that I am a senior, and I really hadn't thought of that. So here I am as a member and currently the chair of the Senior Board.
May is Senior Month. Tell us about some of the activities that we can look forward to.
Okay, well, Senior Month, of course, is May of this year, as it is every year, and we have a number of events and opportunities. First of all, we have a Senior Awards Luncheon, which will be the 6th of May, which is a Monday. And that will be at the House of Blues. It'll be from 11 a.m. in the morning, and it'll be a luncheon with awards ceremony, and that's a great place to be.
And Lee, I heard that there might be some klezmer music. That would be great.
That's part of it too. I think I remember hearing that there'll be something for everybody there, some jazz perhaps, country music, something that we'll all appreciate. And we're also going to have a senior health fair, and this will be on the 22nd of May of this year, and there'll be a number of opportunities for people to learn about their health, to take care of themselves better, to get some type of medical advice perhaps, or counseling in regard to their appearance, their balance, their bone density, a number of things that they can be aware of and help themselves be more exciting and have more fun in their life.
And tell us about some more senior activities.
Well, we're specifically going to have a delayed senior monthly advisory board meeting because of scheduling. We're going to have it on the 29th of May, which is a Wednesday. It'll be the 5th Wednesday of the month, and we're considering having it at City Council chambers if that is available. And I think it provides an excellent opportunity for our seniors to get out there, to come before the board, to make their presentations, and it will also be televised so that those who are watching at home at most any time can turn on to the city channel and find out how the senior board is interacting, how anyone can be involved in the senior board, and how the city respects and wishes the seniors to be involved.
You know, Lee, if there are other seniors that want to get involved, how can they go about it?
I think that's an important question, in that we have to realize we can't stay alone in our room. We have to go out and be part of the cabaret, and whether that involves working from home and being involved from home, or getting out there, call City Hall, ask about the senior programs, call social services, look in your newspaper, watch City Channel 10, and find out what activities are of interest to you as a senior, and how can you be involved, and how can you make them better for yourself and others.
So you heard all this. Seniors, get up and get involved and get out.
We can't stay alone in our room. We have to go out and be part of the cabaret, and whether that involves working from home and being involved from home, or getting out there, call City Hall, ask about the senior programs, call social services, look in your newspaper, watch City Channel 10, and find out what activities are of interest to you as a senior, and how can you be involved, and how can you make them better for yourself and others.
As far as seniors getting involved, listening to Perry and all of the transportation that is available, not only to seniors, but to all of us, why not get involved?
We do have, I think, the best. We are the creative city. The city is really involved in our senior activities and our senior programs. Look at the fact that we have a whole month dedicated to our interests and our issues. I know that being a member of the Senior Advisory Board means that I have an opportunity to find out new things about the city, its programs, and our broad spectrum of communities, of which seniors are an important part.
Thank you so much, Lee, for joining us today. Keep up the great work that you are doing.
Well, Bernice, it's been a real privilege to be here, and thank you for inviting me, and I'm hoping that we'll all become more involved as seniors.
Thank you for joining us for Senior Buzz. And until the next time, have a great senior month.